The standard that I chose to dive deeper into is Standard 3, which is about geography. I decided to compare and analyze this standard in 1st through 3rd grade. The content standard for 3 is that students will use geographic concepts and processes to examine the role of culture, technology, and the environment and the location of distribution of human activities and social connections throughout time. To dive deeper, I decided to focus more on Standard 3.A.1.A for each grade. 3 means the content standard which was previously said, which is the same for each grade. A breaks it down more. A talks about how students will use geographic tools. This is all the same throughout each grade. 1 talks about how students will be able to achieve A. Regarding the standard, in 1st and 2nd grade, students will use geographic tools to locate and describe places on Earth, while in 3rd grade, students will use geographic tools to locate and construct meanings about places on Earth. The second A is a bit different. In 1st grade, students should be able to locate the continents and oceans using a map or a globe, while in 2nd grade, students should be able to identify the purpose and use of a globe in a variety of maps. And lastly, in 3rd grade, students should be able to describe the purpose of a variety of maps, or physical maps, or atlases. There are multiple higher order thinking skills students will need to meet Standard 3. In order for students to be able to solve problems by applying their knowledge, they need to be able to use the terms correctly first. This is being taught in 1st through 3rd grade. I saw words like use when reading the standard. This is a part of the application part in Bloom's taxonomy. In order for students to be able to locate and describe something new, they need to learn how to identify it first. Students will use this in 2nd and 3rd grade. I saw words like develop when reading the 2nd and 3rd grade standard. This is a part of the synthesizing group in Bloom's taxonomy. Students are also learning how to examine in detail and break information down into parts. I believe a formative assessment would be appropriate to assess students. I believe an exit ticket or a quiz is a great way to assess their learning on the standard. And a pre-assessment that will work for this standard could be asking students to fill out a map to see their prior knowledge and then to do it again as an exit ticket to see their progress. Students should already be able to recognize a globe and map to help locate places, and they should also know how to describe how a globe and map can be used to help locate people and places. This is something that they need to know before starting this standard. Some common vocabulary found in the standard for all 3 grades are words like places, globes, and maps, which is something that each grade will focus on. A resource that I think teachers need that will help with a lesson on Standard 2 about geography could use Google Earth. Google Earth is a great website to explore the world with just a click of a button. I believe project-based learning is a great and effective way to help students master the content in the standard. I say this because this standard wants them to connect geography to their life, and also they geography to their life, and also connect maps to their everyday living. Project-based learning is a great way to see students' creativeness as well as their own learning. It also gives them more freedom to do what they want, and this can in return keep them more engaged in the lesson. I believe using visuals and providing examples will also help students reach proficiency. Many students learn best when they are doing something rather than hearing it.